Live from the 2019 World Scout Jamboree, this is New World Live. You're taking a live look at the water reality area. If you haven't been, be sure to grab a group of friends and check it out. It's challenging, but a great time. Today is Wednesday, July 31st. Good morning. I'm Michelle Merritt from the United States.
And I'm Senja Bille from Denmark. Welcome to the morning edition of New World Live.
On today's show, we'll get the latest Jamboree forecast to keep you prepared as you head out to enjoy the final days of the Jamboree. We will take you up Mount Jack, the highest point at the Summit Battelle Reserve, for a look at the exciting program happening up there. And we will continue our series on dirty jobs with a visit to the Jamboree's Lost and Found.
We paid a visit to the medical services to meet the people who keeps us healthy here at the Jamboree. And we will see what it takes to land a catch in the fishing area.
It sounds like we may have some more wet weather today, but not a total washout. Our Jamboree meteorologist Kyle Kipple is here with the latest forecast. Kyle, take it away.
Good morning, I'm meteorologist Kyle Kipple, and I'm watching for the chance of scattered showers that could cause a wet Wednesday here at the World Scout Jamboree. We're still watching this cold front elongated across the eastern parts of the United States and moving into West Virginia as well. That caused some showers to move through our area early this morning, around 7 to 8 o'clock this morning. May have woken you up or on your way to breakfast this morning. We're expecting more of that cloud cover and more of those rain showers throughout the day today. I'll track you through that. You can see some of those showers developing right before 4 to 5 p.m. this afternoon and this evening, then scattered chances for showers as we head into the rest of the night. Some of these showers could produce thunderstorms, which could produce lightning, as it's the same story moving into Thursday as well. Scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms developing mostly in the afternoon hours, some lingering into the early evening hours, and possibly some rain chances heading into the rest of the Thursday night. Your hour by hour for your Wednesday around 10 a.m. Looking for the chance of some scattered morning rain, about 50% chance after that cell we saw this morning. 3 p.m. still the chance of thunderstorms, looking like the same forecast as yesterday, isn't it? Around a 70% chance of thunder moving into the World Scout Jamboree. And then this evening, still looking for the chance of some lingering rain showers, less of a chance tonight than it was last night, however. Evening lows, you'll see temperatures moving into, today's temperatures moving into the little bit cooler range compared to yesterday and the day before. 77 degrees Fahrenheit, around 25 degrees Celsius. We'll take a little bit warmer, but depending how much cloud cover we get, temperatures today will feel a little bit cooler compared to yesterday, but still 70% chance of rain with a couple isolated thunderstorms moving across southern West Virginia. Evening lows, 64 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius, with a little bit of cloud cover continuing in the mountain and valley ranges here in West Virginia. The next 3 days, you'll see that here, 80 degrees through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in Fahrenheit, and around 27, a little bit warmer on Thursday, 28 Celsius, and 27 back on Friday. Here's the weather map. You'll see the cold front. That's still stalling a little bit and slowing as it tracks its way across the eastern parts of the United States. Lingering rainfall as well along with this system. But as we show this map going into the east, you'll notice that cold front is part of another system. A warm front developing here near Texas, bringing some warmer air and a couple showers near that low pressure center near in Kansas. And over out west near the Philmont Scout Ranch, you'll notice some showers moving in on the western part of that high pressure. Those are monsoonal rains impacting the interior west of the United States. Over the next 6 days, you'll see some of that drier air moving in as well. Icons show rain through Saturday, around 40% chance as we head into the weekend and as we close our time here at the World Scout Jamboree. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, for those of us helping clean up the Jamboree and helping set everything back down, we'll notice drier conditions, temperatures warming around 84 degrees on Monday, 29 degrees Celsius. Before we go, I do have a question for you. How many scouts are playing the Jamboree-wide Novus game? Is it A, 42,800 participants? Is it B, 37,900 participants? Or is it C, 48,967? Let me know what you think, and I'll have the answer coming up later tonight in this morning's broadcast.
Earlier this week, we introduced you to the Participation Award. Miguel from Portugal went to see some of the Jamboree, some of the best of the Jamboree, and you should too. You can also take some of the awards with you home on your own. Just visit Jamboree website 2019wsj.org to view the full requirements. With great views of the summit and New River Gorge, Mount Jack is the highest point at the Jamboree site.
Scouts hike up Mount Jack to enjoy unique activities, including Spartan races, the Frontier Village, and the Friendship Tartan Games.
Our crew hiked up to Mount Jack to see what the hype was all about. Let's check it out.
I am from Columbus, Ohio in USA. This is the Frontier Village. We're trying to recreate the 1800s fur trade. We have the games that the frontiersmen and the fur trappers would compete against each other. We also created some of the frontier skills as well, so cutting wood, making rope, and making fire.
As you see, it's well worth taking the hike up to Mount Jack.
The view of the Jamboree site and the New River Gorge is amazing, and the Tartan Games are a lot of fun. By now, we've all gone by the lakes and seen scouts seemingly standing on water. Well, they're actually standing on paddleboards as part of the SUP, or Stand-Up Paddleboard Experience. Our field correspondent, Hannah Romsley, tried her hand at it.
My name is Trey Schubert. I'm the leader of the SUP and the Team SUP activities. SUP, stand-up paddleboarding, is an opportunity to come out on an inflatable stand-up paddleboard. You'll get instruction and you'll learn the skills necessary for the SUP award, the Stand-Up Paddleboarding Award given by the Boy Scouts of America.
Nose, tail, underneath you have a fish. Okay, don't let that hit you. That hurts. This is the front. Okay. Moving along, we're gonna take head handle.
We all had fun. The games, I think, were the best part. Getting to meet all the people and exchanging cultures and all that.
It was amazing. Oh, I'm so cooled off as well. So nice.
How many times did you go in?
Just one, but I stayed in the water, and so that was really nice.
It's great to see that you've been exploring the Jamboree and that you shared your adventures on social media. We love to see your videos, snaps and photos. Keep on hashtagging Scout Jamboree and we will look forward to see more about your Jamboree. With tens of thousands of people here, a lot of stuff go lost.
From water bottles to backpacks to phones and games, there are a lot of missing items in the Jamboree's Lost and Found. Maybe something of yours is there. Our Dirty Jobs crew visited the Lost and Found here at the summit to see how they are helping scouts find their lost belongings.
Oh, you're looking for Lost and Found? Come into your sub-camp headquarters. They have a Lost and Found box, and hopefully it's there.
If it's not at the sub-camp headquarters, you need to go to the camp main headquarters. And if it's not there...
And go to Summit Center. There's a big Lost and Found over there.
Hi sir, how are you sir? Can I help you? Yeah. I'm looking for my phone. You're looking for your phone? I'm Chandra Devan from Malaysia. Items that we lost, we collected here, we put here, we sort them. If those are we can identify, we try to identify and return back to the participants. And those who not, we put into assigned boxes. And we hope for the participant to come here and collect the item they want. So please try not to lose your item. Possible, try to have a name tag. Like for example, my phone. Can I help you? You can snap a picture, your name tag, and put it as a cover for your mobile phone. Because the same thing goes for your tags. Try to keep it this. Don't try to lose your name tags. It's very, very important because it's very hard for you to get replaced. Other valuable items such as your camera, your backpack. Try to be vigilant. Come back tomorrow or day after tomorrow. All the best and enjoy your Jamboree. It takes a few days for us to get here.
We've seen this week that Scouting is a global movement that's taking shape in many different countries.
Few organizations have as global of a reach as Scouting, except the United Nations, which has more than 190 member countries and is a partner of the Scouting movement. Our colleague Diana Carrillo spoke with the UN Secretary General's Envoy on Youth, Jayasmawik Ramanayake.
In your opinion, what is the impact that the Scout movement can have in the lives of young people and in the world?
I think the Scouts movement is critical and it's really key for us to achieve our goals and our ambitions as the United Nations in realizing our objectives and our mission as well. I say this because a lot of the challenges that we face in our world today, from climate change to migration to peace and security, are global issues. These are issues that goes beyond the boundaries of individual countries. So we need global solutions for global issues. And at this Jamboree, I see young people from more than 130 countries coming together. Sometimes they don't even speak the same language, but they connect with each other. They share experiences, they share culture, they accept diversity, and I think develop empathy so that they can understand other people's realities, other people's struggles, and other people's concerns better. So for me, the biggest impact that the Scouts movement can have, being the world's largest educational youth movement, is to really bridge these gaps and bring young people together from all parts of the world. Because as I said earlier, the global issues that we face right now need global solutions, and it's the global young people like the Scouts who can bring solutions to those issues.
That is so true, Jay, and it is very motivational for me to hear that from you. From your stay here at the Jamboree, what has been the most eye-opening thing that you've seen here in this gathering?
I think for me, what's been really fascinating and eye-opening is to see the commitment of the Scouts. There's a lot of myths and misconceptions and stereotypes about young people's lives, right? And some of this is like, oh, young people are lazy. They just hang around. They only spend time on their mobile phones. They only know how to complain. But you come to a place like this where there's more than 45,000 young people gathered together, showcasing through exhibitions and concerts and workshops the work that they're already doing in their communities and helping other young people figure out what their priorities are, having conversations, engaging in debates. This morning, for an example, I was at a Model United Nations where they were stimulating the work of the different UN committees, the different UN programs. So I think this has been such a fascinating example for me that I can take with me in my work to showcase that young people, in fact, are not lazy. They're not just sitting around waiting for others to solve our issues. They themselves are organizing and they are coming up with solutions, programs, projects, volunteering in communities, and are really having the eagerness but also the capability to respond to these challenges that we are talking about.
sure we do. And lastly, let me just ask, you know, here you said we have 45,000 scouts here in the site, but you know, over there we have around 50 million scouts that are watching right now. So what would be your final message to them?
I think the work of the Scouts are extremely important to the work that the rest of us are doing. If you take the development space, right now the biggest challenge and the biggest opportunity for the global development community is the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. We have this amazing set of 17 goals and 169 targets that 193 governments came together in 2015 and agreed that they will implement. But of course, we cannot implement these goals without the support of half of the world's population, that is young people. So for an example, through projects, programs like Scouts for SDGs, Scouts are localizing and contextualizing these sustainable development goals into the work that they are doing in their countries, in their communities, in their schools. So what's important is that this work that the Scouts are doing is actually reinforcing the work of the sustainable development goals and are contributing positively to their achievement. For an example, the work that the United Nations is doing on peace and security, and the work that the Scouts are doing, for an example, through the Messengers of Peace and the Messengers of Peace Heroes programs, has been really instrumental for us to bring the perspective of young people, showcase and highlight the stories of positive peace building and positive impacts of young people, the frontline work, peace building work that young people are doing on the ground. So for us, the work of the Scouts are extremely important. You have a massive outreach, you have a massive reaching to young people who are shaping their value systems, their principles. So we really hope that you stay closer to the UN, to our values, to our principles, because we really share the same vision and share the same goals.
We do, and I'm sure Scouts that are watching, Scouts that are here, we are all committed, as you said, for the Sustainable Development Goals, and we will still be working together. As a first sign, I want to say I love your neckerchief.
Thank you very much. It's my first neckerchief, so I'm very proud of that.
That is very good. Thank you very much, Jay, for being here with us.
Thank you.
Today.
Thank you, and all the best for the rest of the Jamboree.
Thank you. Back to you guys.
Our goal is to stay safe here at the Jamboree, right, Michelle?
That's true, Senia. But sometimes accidents happen.
From bumps to bruises and even broken bones and surgery, the Jamboree medical team is here to make us stay safe.
My name's Ed Morrison. I'm from Waco, Texas, Longhorn Council, Boy Scouts of America. I'm the Deputy Chief Medical Officer for administration of the medical staff. Well, I think jamborees are a lot like Scout Summer Camp. The main problems that participants have are drinking water and having blisters and maybe rashes. And if you take care of yourself, you have a much better time at the Jamboree and drink lots of water. We have everything from basic first aid all the way up to helicopter evacuation to major medical centers in West Virginia and all the subspecialties like ophthalmology for eye problems, orthopedic surgery, we can do x-rays, take care of simple fractures. But again, the basic problem is not drinking enough water and not taking a shower.
My name is Brian Rapillo. I'm from Trumbull, Connecticut, and I'm an X-ray technologist. We see every fracture from and sprain from BMX, skateboarding, downhill racing.
Every morning, I take a look on the lake behind me, and there's always Scouts fishing. It's great to see them learning to cast and fly fish. Hopefully, it's a skill they'll take home with them. We went over to the lake to see the action. Let's take a look.
Whoa! So the point of fly fishing is we're taking our lures and acting like they're insects, throwing the line out there onto the top of the water so that the fish will come up and bite it.
I'm Lisa Morse. I'm from South Florida with the International Game Fish Association. The IGFA is a nonprofit organization dedicated to the conservation of game fish. Well, one of the things that IGFA does is recognize angling greats, so accomplishments in the field of angling. So for example, we have the Fishing Hall of Fame, and actually Lord Baden-Powell is one of our Hall of Fame inductees.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hello, hello! That's good. I goes up Snapchat. Oh, wait.
I'm Diego from Puerto Rico. Well, I like fishing because it's peaceful and you can sort of like reflect about what you're doing today and think, and it's just peaceful, and that's why I like fishing.
Before we leave you all to your daily activities, let's join our own Jamboree meteorologist again, Kyle Kipple, for the latest on the weather.
Earlier today, I asked you how many scouts are playing the Jamboree-wide Novus game. Is it A, 42,800 participants? Is it B, 37,900? Or is it C, 48,967? If you looked inside the app for yourself, you would have noticed 42,800 scouts are playing the Jamboree-wide Novus game. A great way to make friends here at the last couple of days at the World Scout Jamboree. Mostly cloudy conditions today with isolated chances for scattered showers and possibly a few thunderstorms developing as we head through your Wednesday afternoon. Overnight, partly cloudy skies, but a few showers again on your Thursday morning and heading into the Thursday afternoon time frame. Couple those storms a little bit stronger than they are forecast to be today and staying with us on Thursday a little bit longer as well. Take a look at this photo submitted by an area at Sub Camp A. Foggy conditions this morning. Those will lift as we head through the morning. 80 degrees Fahrenheit today, around 27 degrees Celsius. And the big story today, mostly hit or miss showers.
Thanks, Kyle. That's everything we have for you this morning. Make sure to tune in again tonight at 7 p.m. for New World Live Evening Show.
Stay safe and have an awesome Jamboree experience today. It seems that you might need a raincoat. We'll be back with you again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Goodbye.
Again soon.